We are here on Hot Plate in the Kitchen. My name is Claire Karatu.
And I'm Chef Bennett.
I like that we did that little walk in there as if we were here. Now you see us, now you don't.
Yep.
Now, as you know it, when we have somebody joining us on set, it is an absolute blast because we are up for some deliciousness being served up in the kitchen today. What we do here on the show is create recipes for you to be able to recreate at home. And we do have very amazing people joining us on set as we learn about their different journeys.
Yep.
We do have a section where we have you, our viewers, joining us on set as well. And you know, some people competing with their friends and their loved ones and their family, which is absolutely fun. Now, we have a special guest joining us. She will introduce herself and what she does.
Hello everybody, my name is Ayan, known as Her Kitchen, my brand name. And today I'm here to show you how to make yourselves amazing, simple and easy Somali breakfast.
Right.
That's going to be injera. We have injera and we have some liver here.
Yes.
You can see we all have our ingredients. We're also going to prepare some simple dipping sauces.
Oh,
I'm
wow.
also a saucier. I make you amazing sauces from hot, sweet and mild. So we're going to have so much fun, guys, here.
I love that. I'm excited. I'm just like, hold up first. She just said Somali breakfast. I'm like, and then, you know, I was expecting eggs benedict, but then she said injera and
some liver.
And some liver.
Ooh.
So is this a common breakfast that is enjoyed?
Yes, it's a common breakfast in our culture.
Right.
We normally have black tea, ginger black tea in the morning, some injera, and some really nice liver.
Now, I love injera. Injera is
like a
enjoyed,
brunch,
right? I know,
like,
it's brunch. It's enjoyed in the Ethiopian, in the Sudanese, and in the Somali culture. I feel there's a lot of similarities, the flavors that are incorporated into the stews. So I'm excited. And of course, you have mentioned about dips as well.
Yes.
Dips, tell us about that.
Okay, so basically, dips are just simple things you can have in your kitchen. Whenever we have potato wedges, your fries, let's just talk about all type of snacks. You of course need a type of sauce to use. And I have variety. I have Coca-Cola barbecue sauce.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yep.
We also have some peanuts. We're going to prepare some peanut sauce.
Wow.
We're going to prepare the barbecue, Coca-Cola barbecue sauce. We're also going to prepare some, we're going to use maziwa mala. For those who don't know, in Swahili, it's called maziwa mala.
Yes.
It's yogurt in English. And yeah, we're going to, of course, show you something very simple and amazing for you guys.
We cannot wait to have that. All right, now, Chef Bennett is going to be assisting you as we go.
Thank you.
I am going to be sampling the food.
Oh, okay.
Yes, of course.
But what do you need to do first? And of course, we will talk about your journey a little bit more. Thank you so much for joining us. But what do we start with now? Because we need to start cooking.
Okay, so injera normally is what we start with.
Okay.
Of course, everyone starts cooking tea first.
Yes.
But we're going to do that later.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with our injera. I have mine already prepared because it takes at least 2 hours to ferment.
Yes.
But we do it overnight as Somali culture.
Right.
We do it at night and we prepare it in the morning. But if in case you're in a rush and you want to have your injera for lunch, we normally do it in the morning. Make sure it is somewhere that is well tight covered, and there has to be heat because it has to ferment.
Yes,
of course. So mine is overnight, but I'm going to show you guys how to do yours. So yeah.
All right, so what do we start with? Because I am so keen on knowing. I'm telling you, I am never going to buy injera again.
Because even I told her, like, I have to learn.
I'm going to be making this. Right, so what do we start with?
I'm just going to show you the ingredients. We have them here.
Okay.
Very simple.
Right.
We need a flour, baking flour. It depends. I personally like using self-raising because it has the agent. Right. And it makes my injera very soft, but normally we use the normal unga ngano. Okay. And then we need a bit of unga ugali, kidogo. We need a bit of salt, a pinch. Okay. And we also need yeast for fermentation. Okay. And we of course need warm water, slightly warm, not
slightly
warm. Because if you use really hot water, you're already cooking injera.
Oh,
so it won't actually ferment. Okay. Just like be really not
like
good.
A pancake. Yes. Like a horrible pancake.
Yeah. So you need like just a bit of hot water, just actually slightly warm. Okay. Just feel the heat, and then we as Somalis have a way we normally heat our injera. We use our bare hands.
All right. You gotta do that. You gotta beat it up.
You want me to do that?
I feel like that's getting intimate with the food.
That's more cultural than people like right now. People use mixers. And trust me, I have tried. No. The one that I have used beating with my hands and the one I use a mixture. It's different. It's different because the one I've used so much strength, it becomes so soft. And then there is this thing that we normally check. We call it eyes. Like if it's going to pop when you cook. It has to have that like
the bubbles that come on top. Now what is the difference between Somali injera and Ethiopian injera?
the difference is ours is overnight.
Okay.
We just beat it at night and we cook it in the morning.
Yeah.
But Ethiopians, theirs is more fermented than ours.
Yes.
And they also use the brown unga.
Yes.
We just use white. But if in case some people have some diabetic problems, they prefer brown. Yeah,
you can use
but
that.
we don't have so much difference. Actually, there's more similarity than difference.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. I love that. And I know they use rice flour at some point.
Them, they use rice flour.
Yes.
But we don't necessarily
have
need
to.
it.
Okay.
Because
you know what?
Is just for breakfast.
I am just like, I want to know how to make this. Let's get to it. So the water is warm.
Yeah.
We have our flour there. What are the quantities that we have there?
Let's 1 cup of unga flour, baking flour.
Going in there.
It's gonna go in here.
Yes.
Self-raising or any other unga, the other one.
Yeah.
But self-raising, because of the agent, it makes it really soft. I think that's the whole purpose of self-raising, to make it more softer.
Right.
And then I'm just gonna use a spoon for the unga ugali.
Yeah.
You don't need much.
Texture,
The texture, you just have to feel coarse on the plate. So 1 cup goes like just a spoon.
Yeah.
And a little bit.
Right.
And then we're gonna have to use our salt.
Okay.
Just gonna take
so a little bit of salt.
Just for the taste.
Yeah.
And then we need, this is what we need, the yeast.
Okay.
And yeast. Don't be generous with the yeast.
Yeah.
But since it's still you're gonna keep it, it's gonna ferment.
Okay.
And then,
so must you put in the hot water?
Not a must.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sour. Since I want a cup, I just want to fill my water. I'm strictly using
lukewarm water.
Yes.
Because no hot, no cold. You literally want it lukewarm. Chef, how are we looking with the lukewarm there?
Yeah, it's a bit warm.
Yeah, this is fine. Eco sour.
Eco sour.
Okay.
So
brace yourself, guys. I might get a bit dirty, but it's fine.
No, we are in the kitchen, girl. Beat that dough. Let me tell you, I always tell the viewers, whenever you're making pastries with dough, you always want to use your hands. Honestly, even for the cake mixtures, because you get to feel your dough completely, the texture.
Like the texture.
Yes, the consistency.
So this is what you do. Just don't put so much water.
First.
You have to go with the flow.
Right.
Yeah, and then make sure it's a bit thick, because you will need it to, when you're beating, if it's too soft, it will spread all over the place.
Okay,
and trust
you
me,
don't want that.
It's not pleasing.
Okay.
So I'm just going to add a little bit of water.
So add the water as you go, as you're incorporating the water into the dry ingredients.
You see, this is the texture I really needed.
Right.
This is the texture I need.
Yeah.
You see?
Yes.
So this is the position we put.
Okay, yeah. Get ready for that mix-up. Then you want to keep beating it. Okay.
That is what we do. She knows.
This is a stress reliever on its own.
If someone makes you mad, please get a bowl and make an injera. Like,
I know. You have to get in with it completely.
Yes, you keep on doing it.
Yes.
Keep on doing it. If it was plenty, of course, I will need so much force.
Yes.
But I don't need CC.
Wow. I love that.
Yeah.
And what you're doing is you're also activating the gluten in the flour. Almost like you're making bread. That's why we always need our bread to make sure that we activate the gluten.
You might get a little bit there, but you don't need to care, because the injera is going to make
perfect.
you happy. Yes. So you keep on checking, you'll see my injera still has some mold. The lump, so I'll just keep on beating it. Kidogo, kidogo.
I love that. I'm telling you, this is going to be me every evening.
And then there's this sound that we normally have.
Right.
My mom used to tell me when people Somalis go to America or London, they start beating injera at night. They used to call cops. They think people are fighting because of the slaps you need to give it. Like you have to be like,
no, we good.
Like
we're just making injera.
Yes, like that.
I love that. You can see the stringiness of it, so you want to keep going completely. Yeah.
Boom.
I love that.
So now our injera is actually.
Oh wow! Look at that. So how long do you need to beat it for? Just
like 10 minutes.
Okay.
The main thing is you make sure your mixture is properly mixed.
Yeah.
That is the whole thing. Make sure that you cannot see those lumps.
Exactly.
Keep on doing touching it.
Yeah.
And then that's why you need to do this. I can see they're still there.
Yeah.
So I'll keep on doing it. Just a little bit of force, Sasa.
I love that. I do this.
I wasn't expecting this one.
I do this with what is it called? Even sometimes with the kaimati, because I love to mix my kaimati like that, and then just do the blobs, because I always cook that with my hands. So I love that. This is going to be an absolute favorite in my house, and you can see it's already mixed through.
Now
I love that.
Injera is amazing. So I need a bit of water.
Okay.
And then the other thing is you have to leave your injera very thick.
Okay.
It also helps with the fermentation process. It makes it ferment so fast compared to when it's really running.
Okay.
And then in the morning, I'll still show you something. We still need that water.
Okay. Yeah.
So you see, this is the texture my injera is in, and this is how you need to leave it.
Okay.
And then in the morning, I'm going to show you what you need to do it in the morning.
Okay.
When your injera paste is
right, when it's ready.
Okay, so our injera is actually ready. We're just going to make sure it's airtight. If you have a cling film, cover it totally. And if you don't, just make sure you have an airtight bowl.
Okay, got that. So we're gonna put that in on the side. And I always tell people, just make sure it's a warm. I like to leave it anything that's fermenting in the oven that's off.
Yes.
An off oven, leave it overnight. It will ferment perfectly. Or even in the microwave. Sometimes the microwave tends to be a little bit warm, so you can pop it into the microwave when it's off, the oven when it's off. Leave it overnight, let it ferment. You'll see the bubbles starting to come through. And honestly, when you look at this, you can see the color is different. Yeah. The bubbles are different. It smells, you can smell the yeast. I love the smell of yeast. You know, it's just, fantastic. All right, now, I know we've got liver. So, Chef, I know you'll be helping with the chopping of that in just a bit. But do tell us what we need to do with that.
Okay, so this is my
coming home
injera.
Today.
This was ready.
Right, this was ready.
So this injera was already ready.
Okay.
You can see, I want you to see how it looks.
Right.
When it's, you see it's fermented?
Yeah.
You see the bubbles?
Right.
And you can actually smell the yeast.
Oh,
this is when you know your injera is good.
Yeah.
So now we add a bit of sugar, just a little bit, and warm water. And the reason why we normally add sugar is it helps the injera brown on the down. On the bottom part.
Wonderful.
It really helps it brown, and also, because injera is fermented, it's a bit sour, really sour. Sure. So some of us don't like when it's too sour because we're having it with black tea.
Right.
You have to make sure you balance it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna take like a spoon.
A big spoonful. Oh, I thought it was just a pinch. Oh, it's a big spoonful. Yeah. I'm happy to hear that. I love sugar. I was so excited when I saw that heap. All right, and then a little bit more water.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so water.
Okay.
And also we don't need injera to be running running.
Okay.
So it has to be a little bit thick also.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna mix it.
Yeah.
I don't need to use my hand now.
Okay. Now because the intricate part is done. Yeah. So you just want to literally incorporate the sugar with the water. All right. With the rest of the injera that you had made earlier on. So, all right, I love that. Now, and this goes cooked on a pan normally.
Yeah, exactly, a pan, and then you have to use another a lid on top. The covering of the lid helps it,
steam up and maintain its
just because the injera is only steamed, by the way. People don't know. Yeah. So it only takes like 2 minutes actually in the dawa. In the pan, just like 2 minutes. Actually, reason why we love injera, it's like so easy and so quick. And actually, it's very economical, very cheap.
Yeah.
Have you seen what I use?
Yeah. You can literally get it in the house.
It's something you can just do it at night and if you
enjoy it with any.
Yeah, you know, Somali families are big families. Mashallah, we have big families, and trust me, bread won't feel it won't satisfy all the families. So you find when you make such a dish of a whole bowl of injera and you cook for your family, and everyone eats 2, 3, for the kids 2, the older people 3, 4. Yeah. With some of we also have something called sukhar, which is it is beef cubes. We also use that to eat really nice cooked beef cubes.
Pieces.
Yeah, so it's stew.
You know, my mouth is watering
yeah,
right
man,
now.
so let's
I don't think you understand how hungry I am to have
Okay,
this.
guys, so our injera paste is ready.
It's ready. Okay, but before we get into that, and I love the fact that we have to make that suhar really soon. And I like the fact that you said ya mashallah, because I love their food, right?
Oh, guys, I'll be back.
She'll be back. I'll be back. All right, now we're gonna go to the kitchen hack segment, and we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
We are back, and this is Hot Plate. If you're just joining us, we're here with Ayan, and today she's showing us how to make some injera or injera.
Right.
And with some liver and some sauces, dipping sauces, which is also associated. And take it away, man.
Okay, guys, I'm back. So I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do our injera. It's very simple. Make sure you have a pan.
Right.
It should be heavy pan, by the way. The soft ones don't really help.
Right.
Injera will burn. And then medium heat.
Okay.
So I'm gonna fill my pan. It's okay. So I'm gonna scoop some of my paste. You see, the paste is now running.
Runny.
It doesn't matter. Now, any texture will do for injera because it's fermented.
Right.
So I'm just gonna take.
Now, have you placed anything on the pan?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
So it's the injera the first thing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go round.
Right.
Yeah.
Also spread it completely.
You see that spread?
Look at that, and it's already beginning to bubble.
You can see that is what we need. It means that it's really fermented.
Right.
We also need a cover for steaming. Injera doesn't take so much. The moment you hear a sound of water around pouring or something, you know your injera is fine.
Wonderful.
So I have my sugar and my butter ready for the spreading.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Now, sugar and butter, where does that come in? You're going to show us, and how long do you take on the downside?
Normally, as Somalis, we like using either olive oil or sesame oil, sesame oil.
Yeah.
So alternatively, people use butter because of the flavor. And I feel like we don't like using sesame oil right now because it has that taste, but we either use ghee, you can use butter, you can use olive oil, your preference, even cooking oil, normal cooking oil, it doesn't have restrictions at all. So I'm gonna check my injera.
Look at that, cooking already. I love that, and it's
I'm gonna give it like
soft.
a few seconds to just let it brown.
Right.
Yes.
Okay. Now, this is the size that you've decided to do it, but you can make it bigger.
You can, for like, especially the Ethiopians.
Yes.
They make like the big one with the zigni and everything.
Yes.
So that is normally as a heavy meal.
Okay.
But for us, it's just like for breakfast.
Okay.
Or brunch.
So you just need a small one.
So we just need. You see how?
Oh,
it gets
look at that! So you can see the browning has begun to happen.
Yeah, you can see the browning.
I love that. Oh, it smells like injera as well.
Yeah.
So, and look at how easy that comes out.
It is so easy to bring it out.
Oh wow!
So I wish I could just show you guys.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I need it to be more brown. It depends with how you want it. Some of us want it like this. Some of us want it more brown.
Right.
But for me, this is fine.
Perfect. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to the next one. For me to handle that one, I'll just put some here and let it cook.
Right.
Yeah, just go
easy. And you want to spread that.
Spread
look at
it.
the bubbling that happens.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so now we're going to go here.
Okay.
I'm going to show you. Just take
Maybe
a
you can give me the spatula and I can help you if it needs to brown. Yeah.
Yeah, so now I'll just take a little bit of butter.
Okay.
And then just make sure it's all around.
It's spread all through.
Because of the heat, it will just melt.
Oh, sipping through.
Yeah.
And it just soaks in all that butter. And then what are we going to do next?
And then we're going to take sugar.
Okay.
You can sprinkle. I would use my hands, but
that's fine. Don't worry about it.
You see, sprinkle a bit of sugar on top.
Right.
And that's it. Your injera is ready.
Oh my goodness. All right, now I'm going to take a pop at this. Not yet browned. I want it a little bit more. And I'm going to cover this up and you can see that it's soft and that's ready.
So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to start preparing our injera, our liver.
Right.
And you can see we don't need so much ingredients for the liver.
Okay.
Very simple. We don't need tomatoes.
Right.
We don't need ginger. We don't need garlic. Ooh, that looks nice.
That's perfect.
We only need onions depending with what you have. White onion, red onion, doesn't really matter.
So I place that on top?
So, yeah, please. Okay. Oh, this looks really good now.
Look at that. I'm so excited about that. Go on to the next one, please.
I shouldn't make really big ones.
I know. I can imagine it. You kind of just layer that on top. I'm telling you, you have made my breakfast game way better.
I'm so
Thank
happy.
you for that.
Yeah,
all right,
so
then cover that up.
Yeah, and then
do the same thing.
Do the same thing.
Okay.
And then, guys, remember, I'm putting the into layers.
Yeah.
So the moment you put another one on top, it will actually absorb the oil and the sugar.
Yes.
So the moment you're having, even if your injera goes cold,
yes,
it has absorbed all the flavors. So if you put it in the microwave for like 30 seconds, oh my God.
Perfection. And the sugar also sort of like melts and sips into that with the butter.
So after 30 minutes, you won't find the sugar on top like
the crystal sugar.
Yeah, the crystals, you find it all
soaked in.
Nice. Yeah, so check the next one. So I was telling you, ladies and gentlemen, you really don't need so much for your liver.
Right.
You just need onions, mixed bell pepper, red, green, and yellow.
Right.
And you need, for those who like pili pili kali,
if
you like pili pili,
right,
then you have to put some.
Please be generous with the pili pili.
Yes.
We love pili pili here on the show. So the next batch, and I love the fact that just the least amount of dough makes so much.
Yes.
So much injera.
That's why we're telling you it's economical.
Yeah. I love that.
It's actually good for January.
I know. Perfect timing, right?
Yeah.
All right. So we've got that. Spread the butter. Keep on going, layering it up.
Exactly.
And I'd love to see how to serve this. Do we cut it up, or does somebody will just pick a piece?
You just pick a piece, you roll it up. Piece. So when you're eating, your liver is on the plate, and then you just
tear it up and just enjoy that. I cannot wait. And of course, if you're just joining us, you haven't missed a lot, but you can catch up on every single episode that's on eBrew TV Hot Plate. Do not forget to click that subscribe button. I'm telling you, I'm going to have such a difficult time talking on the show today because my mouth is just producing all the saliva that I need to be able to eat. Yeah, this is good, right?
I like it.
It does look fantastic. All right, we're just going to get out. Sorry, we're just going to get out. Yeah, please help me. We're just going to get out that off the plate. Thank you. Off the pan. Place that on top, and we're going to wait. Now, Chef has a mise en place, which is going to be for the liver, which is going. Our injera slices are going. Absolutely love it. And this is enjoyed for breakfast. Now, you can have injera at any other time of the day, yes?
Yes. Now, in case you want to have it during lunchtime, what you do, we prepare either zigni, or you just make a really nice beef stew.
Right.
You can use mutton, any type, like injera is. It doesn't give you any limits. It's unlimited. Oh, zigni. So, should I say in Swahili or English? Okay, kwa Kiswahili zigni ni nyama imekatwa ndogo ndogo, alafu mpikwa na spices nyingi na pilipili. It has so much flavor. It is only meat. It doesn't deal with nothing else. So it's like so much meat into small boxes.
Like the way they did the liver.
Yeah, like so nice.
Yeah.
And then the other thing about my liver, we like livers into strips.
Right.
Because if you noticed, whenever you cut them into cubes and big chunks, the liver always produces water. That's true. But when you cut them into
so you're gonna cook it in high heat.
Yeah, high heat. Yeah. We don't like liver watery.
Right.
Like, no. We want it dry.
Yeah.
At least a bit kidogo.
Yeah.
Ikuwe na maji kidogo to flavor, but we don't want watery liver.
Right.
No, we avoid that.
Gorgeous.
Oh, now this is what we want.
Yeah.
It's so brown.
Yeah. Oh, I love that.
Rangi ya tao.
I know, right? Absolutely gorgeous. Looks spectacular. Chef is helping you out. I can see the melted. Chef,
now you see how brown. That is what we want.
Yes.
Exactly.
Nice.
All right, and it's almost like little fun pancakes that we've got there. Chef, please be generous with the sugar.
Come on, Claire.
You're just putting like the littlest pinch.
Actually, Claire was told to tell you to stop eating so much sugar.
Nilimwambia jana na hajasikia.
Claire actually loves so much sugar. I love the sugar. And every time she's like, add more sugar. Add more sugar.
It's a problem, guys. It's a problem. Although, however, I really should. It's kind of difficult when you have to make desserts all the time on the show. But I hear you. But today we're just gonna add a little bit more.
Okay.
Good talk.
Yeah, she's allowed because it's fermented.
Yes,
it's sour.
Right. Okay,
so
now
we can actually begin with the liver.
Okay. So what goes first? We've got the onions.
The oil.
The
oil. Make sure your oil has to be at least a good temperature.
Right.
Because we don't cook the onions until it's brown.
No. Oh, really?
Just put it in the fire.
Yeah.
Just stir it for like 2 minutes.
Sweat it out.
Just
want to sweat it.
And then now you put your green pepper and everything, and then your liver.
Okay.
We don't cook liver for so long because actually the nutrition it equals zero.
I think even like when you mezikata
even it cooks so fast. I always advise people to cut their liver into strips and really thin strips because it cooks so fast and doesn't produce water.
Yeah.
So I need my oil.
Okay, so we've got the oil there.
Yeah.
Again, can use ghee. I love to cook with ghee. So can you use ghee for this?
Oh,
no. Go ahead and use the oil. But I'm asking
you can use ghee for injera.
Okay, you can use the ghee for
injera. It's so nice.
Okay.
So we don't need so much oil.
Yeah.
Don't
just
go
a little bit.
According to your taste, like how much oil you want.
Right.
I will let it at least be a bit hot.
Yeah. Yani kabisa. All right, sawa basi. Now we've got that. Now I see potatoes. What are we going to use the potatoes for?
Okay, the potatoes, I'm making potato wedges because of the sauces. The dipping sauces, of course, we want to show people, demonstrate how people, like, some people don't even know what dipping sauces are.
How are you going to cook the wedges?
So to learn how to use it.
How are you going to cook the wedges?
The wedges, definitely. Take your potato. I prefer mine not to actually be peeled, but since we have it peeled, it's fine. The peel always helps with absorption of the oil. It doesn't absorb so much.
Right.
So I'll just take my potatoes, cut them actually into 4 pieces, very generous, and then I'm gonna at least add some spices, season it a little bit.
Okay. Are we gonna use the oven or?
Oh.
Yeah?
Are we gonna use the oven or?
We can use the oven, but I prefer using mafuta because it
like
becomes,
a deep fry.
Yeah,
very crispy.
Deep frying is a bit nicer. So yeah.
Up to you.
So we can start with the.
Right, so we can start with the onions.
Yeah.
Get that going.
This is like doesn't stick in the pan, yeah.
It doesn't at all. So you don't need to use, So you don't need to use any oil.
Let's try.
Okay, you can put that in there. You can start.
I love that. I'm so tempted to just grab one right now and just sample it.
I think we should.
Okay, give me this one.
Sure.
So we're gonna, our oil is, my oil is fine here. It's in a good temperature.
Right.
So I'm just gonna take my onions.
Okay.
Add them there.
Yeah. Onions first, you just want to sweat them out, yeah?
Just sweat them out. You don't need them really cooked.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I am going to make sure I keep an eye on the injera.
The injera, please.
Yes, sure. A little bit more?
Yeah, like one more.
Second, 10 seconds or so. That is pretty close.
No, to tumia red onions.
Yeah, any.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to take this out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That looks okay.
It looks fine. I love the brown that is on there. Honestly, absolutely gorgeous.
Guys, you can see how our onions look. We don't want it cooked so much.
Right.
So I'll just give it like 1 more minute.
1 more minute to go on that.
Oh, actually, she's doing a good job.
Thank you.
How she
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
High five, lady.
I'm telling you, I'm going to be on this injera thing.
You're leaving behind.
I'm dealing with this. Don't worry about me.
Oh, gosh. You're dealing with this.
Okay, so guys, my onions looks good.
Okay.
Not so bad. I just need like 10 more seconds.
Right. To make sure that it just sweats out. So you almost want it almost like a translucent, but not brown, you said, yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, and what is the reason as to why we're not supposed to have it brown?
Because the moment you brown it, and your liver will become dry.
Okay.
Completely. You want it to have that taste because we don't need it watery. So you also want to have some flavor left. Sure. The moment you dry up your onions and the liver dries up, it becomes too dry.
Yeah,
you won't enjoy it.
I love that.
So now we're going to take our bell peppers, the mixed peppers.
Pili.
Kidogo to, hey, chef, Indian.
We love that chili.
We
love that chili.
Okay, so we'll just keep on stirring. Saute this. Claire is actually very good help.
Let me tell you, I'm let me tell you, I'm gonna make this and I'm gonna send her a picture.
Girls sticking
and
together.
I'm gonna be like, girl hooked you up. Yes, you hooked me up real time. All right, now we've got onions, peppers.
Yeah, we have onions and peppers.
No seasoning is going in there.
Not really, not yet.
Yes.
So we're gonna take our black pepper.
Okay.
Have some black
now this
pepper
is when
here.
the seasoning comes in.
Yeah, just
we got the spices.
Pepper.
Only black pepper.
Yeah, just a bit.
Salt take a bit.
Yeah, salt will be a little bit later.
Okay.
But also salt is not bad at this time, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah. I prefer not adding salt right now.
Okay.
Now we can take our liver. Ooh. We don't want to dry anything.
Right.
We
so
really don't want to dry
the liver.
anything. Yeah. Now everything goes in there.
Now, do you have to use a non-stick pan for this, preferably, yeah?
You can. It depends with what you have in your kitchen.
Okay.
Anything will do. Just make sure your liver is cooked to the best taste we want.
Right.
Like, make sure it is not watery. That is one thing I want you guys to avoid.
Right.
Yeah, this is not mutton that you can add water.
Right.
No. Anyone who adds water in liver, you're always doing the wrong thing.
Yeah, right.
I'll just be honest. Oh, yeah, why are you washing liver?
I know.
The blood is everything.
It's everything. You want that thickness, please don't wash your liver.
And then the other reason why I say you cut them into strips, look at how the combination
looks. So everything is julienne in there. Oh, so it's also aesthetically pleasing when you have the cuts and the color is popping.
Exactly.
I am telling you, my mouth. Okay, you want to push it closer to the fire. Is it on the heat? Yeah, there you go. Push it all the way.
Right.
Yeah, there you go.
Sour.
So it can cook. Sorry.
Okay, now we're almost done. And
then,
here, just kidogo too. Don't put so much. It depends with you guys.
Yeah, kiasi yake.
Okay, sour.
The
other thing I want to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need necessarily to use yeast.
Okay.
As Somalis, we normally, you see, after we finish making our injera, whatever is remaining in this bowl, this is what I'm going to do, add a bit of water. Where's our water?
Yeah, I love that. I was going to ask, like, do I then scrape it with a spatula? Yeah. Like, what am I supposed to do with this?
What you do is, this leftover you have, you take a bottle or a jar with an airtight, and then you put it. You see, you need it this watery. This is now an old school fermentation process. You don't know everyone has yeast.
I see that because that's what we do even with our porridge sometimes. You want the really fermented one that you mix with the fresh one and that adds on to the fermentation. Oh,
so
wow.
This is what we normally do. Most of our parents don't like yeast. They complain. They say, oh, cancer and all that. We want old school. So the ones who like old school, this is what we do.
Right.
The last paste, I'm gonna make it really watery. And then you take a bowl, a jar or a bottle, and then you put this, and then you airtight it.
Completely.
Put it in your fridge and
can use it anytime.
at night when you're doing your injera, you finish beating the way I was doing it.
Yeah.
And then you don't add yeast. You take this, add, and then you
have your
fermented.
And then
in the morning,
so we're done with this part then. Yeah, I love that. Thank you for sharing that, honestly. All right, now I'm going to put this away. Now, how are we looking with the liver? It started to cook. It's sweating out. I love the fact that it's not atam aito imadiaki. No. Yeah, so you want to make sure, and this is going to be nice and crunchy.
Give me some salt.
Sure. We've got some salt right here.
Yeah, we want it a bit crunchy.
Right.
Yeah, because injeras are normally soft. It's not like chapati. Chapati needs something that has soup or some stew because it's a bit tough.
Yes.
But injera is really soft.
Right.
We don't really need soup and all that.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So then look at that. So soft, like you were saying. We can see the milk.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I am so happy about this recipe, guys. I don't think you understand.
So happy.
And we've got now our liver there, just basically cooking through. You want to push the pan slightly closer to the middle. There you go. So that way it can cook through. Now, Chef, please explain to us what you're doing.
Right, so you said you need lemon also.
Okay, so you need lemon going in
just
there.
Just the lemon is just to break. You know, sometimes because liver, it's very tricky. You don't cook liver for so long because you're killing the nutrition.
Right.
And sometimes you find liver has that blood taste and all that. Also, this is just to neutralize the taste and to give it more flavor. I think everybody loves some lemon.
Oh, yeah.
And trust me, my people eat everything with lemon and sugar.
And sugar. I'm telling you, I would fit in there perfectly.
That's it. We just don't need so much, just to give you that sour taste.
I love it. All right, now we're going to get back to that. Now we maybe think about, oh gosh, maybe think about halwa, maybe think about so many things. All right, now we are going to go on a short break as I collect my mouth. And then we're going to come back and learn just how much more needs to go into this. Of course, we're going to make the dips as well, so don't go anywhere.
Guys, welcome back to Hot Plate, and we are going to do our dipping sauces. We've already shown you the process of making a simple Somali breakfast.
Yes.
So now we're going to prepare our wedges and some variety of our sauces. Very simple. So guys, stay tuned. Buckle up.
Yes, buckle up, because I'm trying to buckle up my mouth right now. That's what I'm trying to buckle up. I'm going to be having a serviette at the bottom of my mouth. All right, now just before we start with the sauces, I just want to give this a little bit of a mix just to make sure we have all that cooked through.
Ooh, that's nice. You see, this is what we look for.
Okay.
Kidogo sana. That's what I kept on insisting.
Yeah.
This is the only part you need. Like, we don't want water running into
all
this.
through.
No.
All right, that looks absolutely perfect.
Yes.
I love the pieces
just like
as well.
Like 2 more minutes.
Yes,
you're done.
and that's good.
Yeah.
All right, potato wedges. So in goes the peanuts into our little processor there.
Yeah.
And then what goes next?
So now we have our peanuts. We're going to prepare peanut sauce.
Okay.
So first, I like using, I like grounding my own peanuts, like blending it myself.
Yeah.
Because it's more safe, more clean. But you can alternatively always use peanut butter.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a bit of my peanuts.
Right.
Just use my
let me
blender.
see some on the bowl with my mouth.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. So we've got some here. Is that enough?
Yeah. This is enough.
Do you need
Give me
more?
a little bit more.
Okay.
Before you invade. Okay.
I invade them. Oh, thank you. They are fantastic.
So we have it here.
Yeah.
I'll just need this to be blended. Like.
Only no oil goes in there.
No. This is going to go by itself.
Right.
And then I'm going to use warm water or hot water to mix it.
Okay.
So this needs to be blended. We also have here some tomato paste. You can see we have, if you like bits of spices and stuff, I like using some seasoning, which I also have some cumin seeds here.
Right.
I have some mixed spices, and I have my paprika, Spanish paprika here, and I have my paste, and that's it. This is the only thing you need actually to prepare your sauce.
Okay, so Chef Bennett is going to blend that up for you.
Yeah.
Chef Bennett,
and some onions, some of that. You just need a slice of tomatoes.
Okay.
Or tomatoes, whichever you like.
Right. And what we have there, we've got the blended nuts. Can you use any other nuts?
Yeah, you can actually use peanut butter.
Okay.
It's ready.
No, like any other nuts, like cashew nuts.
Any.
Okay.
you can play with anything.
Yeah.
Sauces are just condiments. There are ingredients, you have them in your kitchen, and you just want to play around to have something tasty.
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so we've got our peanuts there, then we have some tomatoes. This is going to go into the paste as well, and you're going to blend it again.
Yeah. So I don't even necessarily need to blend it, but I just need a bit of garlic and ginger for the taste.
Right.
So you can just cut them into like small pieces.
Right? Imagine your name.
Imagine your food. And we have some warm water here. Okay. It's just, you see I've already prepared my peanuts, so I need to make it as a thick paste. I'll have to use warm water to actually mix it. Okay. So my ginger and garlic is almost ready.
Right. All right, now that is the ginger, the garlic that's going to go in there. Yeah. I love ginger and garlic, honestly, because it adds so much flavor to any meal, actually, even sauces as well.
And then people, if you don't know, it's an old way of preservation.
Right, ginger and garlic.
Garlic, they're also good for preservation, and also it's healthy.
Right, oh, absolutely.
Very healthy.
Good for the blood. Garlic is also very good for the blood. I agree. And so some ginger, about the same amount of ginger.
Yeah, just a bit of, not so much. And then you need to use you just need to cook it. Right. Kidogo too. Yeah. I'm going to show you the process. Not so hard. Actually, the dipping sauces are something so easy. You can do them in your kitchen anytime. Yeah. Just a condiment, just to have some flavor. Right. I always say explode your taste palettes with her kitchen sauce. That's it.
That is so true. Yeah. So this is perfect. Now, we're going to cook that down. And what that does is remove the raw edge of the condiments that you have in there, right?
So I need a bowl, a little bit.
All right, so a bowl, and this is going to be to mix up everything, right?
And a sufuria.
Okay.
You can actually use this one.
Okay, you'll use that one?
That one.
So do we need to reduce the water?
Yeah, kidogo. It's fine. The water, put it somewhere else, and then give me the sufuria.
Okay.
Which one are you going to use? Which one are you going to use?
There goes that one.
So I'm going to take some water. Yeah. Hot water, warm water, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, all right, try much.
But I feel like hot water is really nice because, peanuts has oil.
Right.
Yeah.
So you want to sort of like just melt down that oil down completely. Exactly. All right, so how much water do you need in the pan?
I don't need water, I need oil.
You need oil.
Just remove all the water. We're done with water.
Okay. All right, cool.
So I feel like I need to blend my peanuts again with some water because it's still coarse and I need it really running and smooth. Very smooth paste. Okay, right. So I'm just going to add some water.
Okay. Close that up. Yeah. Give that another whirl, yeah?
I think try, chef, if it's okay. Because sour. Yeah. So blend it maramuja. Zito. That's perfect. So here, we have our sufuria. We're going to add a bit of water. Oil. We are now... Kidogo too. Yeah. And then the ginger. Okay. And garlic.
And that cuts the raw edge.
Let it cook pole pole. Yes. I want the garlic to cook slowly so that it has that flavor and that I don't want to burn it and I don't want to lose the taste. Right. So I need a spatula. Kidogo. And we forgot our liver. We're done.
Yeah. The liver is done, right?
The liver is actually done, guys. Okay. We are done.
What are you talking about?
Taste everything now.
No! Who, me? Yeah, you can use this. My goodness, yes!
See?
What are you...
Tomato Simba.
What are you saying? The liver is finished? And chef, please tell us what you're doing there with
so this making
potatoes.
The wedges.
We're making potato wedges. Okay. For actually trying our dipping sauces, because you can't just have dipping sauces like that. Right. You cannot dip your finger. You dip actually a potato. Yeah.
All right. Now I love the fact that you're also cooking the garlic and the ginger slowly because it flavors the oil.
Always, yeah.
It always flavors. Oh yeah, it always flavors.
Because if you use really hot oil, you're going to actually just ruin the whole thing.
Right.
We want it to slowly cook.
Slowly cook. Yeah. Yes, definitely.
No rush. No rush in Africa.
Now you have roughly chopped the tomatoes. The skin was not removed. You want the skin on.
I really don't matter. It doesn't really matter.
Right.
There's nothing really different about preparing sauces. Okay. Yeah, it's just simple. It's just the ingredients you have in your kitchen. Just have to be a little bit creative with the spices, and you have to make sure it balances. Yeah. So, what are you gonna use there? So, ladies and gentlemen, our next step, we're going to use our tomatoes.
Wonderful. Yeah. Wonderful. So, wonderful.
Tomatoes are going next.
Let me tell you. I have tasted this liver. I'm sorry, I had to do it before time. It is fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so oil, now the tomatoes got in. Now, high heat is what you require, yes?
Yeah. So this is the only sauce we are cooking today. I wish I could show you some other Somali sauce. It's called shibni, really hot sauce.
Really
Pili pili kali. These are the sauces normally made at home for during events, any gatherings and all that. People like really hot stuff. So it's called shibni, but it's, trust me, if I start preparing that right now, you won't be in this place. Everyone have to go out.
What do you use? Bullet peppers?
Powder powder,
chili.
like chili
powder,
and also like normal pili pili, but a lot of them.
A lot, yes,
with a lot of lemon. We don't even use water when we're blending.
Right.
You need the juice. That's what you use it, and some garlic, of course, and some ginger.
Okay, now we need to start plating. So, how long does that sauce take to make, and how far do you need to cook off your tomatoes?
So my tomatoes, I have to cook until it's fine, into a fine paste.
Right.
Very fine. So right now I'm just gonna add my spices.
Okay.
Spices also really help this
flavor.
process, flavor, and also cooks so fast.
Okay.
So I have cumin.
Okay.
Cumin powder.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna add just a teaspoon, guys.
Okay.
I have my mixed masala here, dogo. And now I also have my Spanish paprika.
Wonderful.
It has to go there.
Right.
And I'm gonna take just
salt,
dogo too.
some sugar.
Oh, sugar. The importance of sugar in sauce is to actually break the heat. If you don't add sugar in your sauce, trust me.
Hey,
I keep telling you.
It's not a dish.
I'm telling you, you gotta have the sugar in there.
Okay, do we give you the honors?
Yes, thank you.
Let her do it.
The honors of putting the sugar because we want to make sure that it's just enough.
No. Actually, no. Oops, sorry, it's okay. No, it's actually, it has to have enough.
A lot.
Yeah. It has to be enough.
This is my day. This is my day.
Naturally, Somalis eat so much sugar.
Yes, and it actually enhances the flavor.
Yeah.
Do you know I cook food and I have to hide, if
What
there's someone
sauces
in the kitchen, I have to hide the amount of sugar I put in my food
So
because they wouldn't eat.
Yeah, I hope they can see what is going on here.
Right.
Also, you can see the sugar makes it look like a syrup.
Yeah.
Right.
You see? That's the syrup texture, the caramelization process we need. I want you to see the texture and I want you to see the color. Already looks nice. Now I'm going to add my tomato paste.
Right. Now, how much tomato paste? That's
like 2 teaspoons.
Okay.
2 tablespoons,
Yeah,
sorry.
2
tablespoons is fine. And then we also need some, where's my vinegar? We need some vinegar.
Right.
Here. I'm going to let this cook for just a little bit. I'm going to add my vinegar and let it cook for like 1 minute.
Right.
And then I'm going to add my paste here.
Your paste in there. I love that.
Which is
so a little bit of vinegar. How much vinegar is going to go in there?
Vinegar. Can I have a spoon?
Sure.
Yeah. So
and what we're going to do is we are going to maybe you could just use this.
Yeah, this is the same.
And we're going to start to plate
2 tablespoons is fine.
Going there. Okay.
You don't want so much for flavor and for like preservation. If you're not going to use this for like every single day.
Right.
And you probably want to go with it to the office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sour.
Yeah.
I want it like, this is the paste I want.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to take my peanut.
Okay. Which has been blended with a
little
bit
this
of water.
is blended with a little bit of water.
Yeah.
So you can see it's
wonderful, fantastic. Look at the texture of
Yes.
that. Absolutely nice and creamy and thick. And you want to just mix that up. Look at the color just pop through. Look at that. Fantastic. I'm telling you, fantastic. I am going to show up for my Somali friends. Listen, y'all going to come for lunch today. Here is cooking.
Yes, that's the whole idea.
They're going to think I paid someone. I'm telling you.
So you can, chef loves Pilipili. He's excited. So I'll just take like 2.
Yeah, 2.
Put them in the middle.
Wow.
And just throw it there.
Oh my God.
I want
now
the
you're talking
flame
my language.
really low. I want it low flame.
Yeah.
So ladies
Let it
and
simmer.
gentlemen, you keep on stirring because one problem with peanut, it really burns fast.
Yeah.
So if you're not careful, this might bring a problem. Okay, now this is actually almost done.
Okay.
We just, by the way, peanuts needs a little bit of time.
Right.
It needs a little bit of time for you guys to cook. So I need a kifuniko. I'll just let this cook, simmer this.
Right.
Give it like 10 minutes.
Okay.
Really low heat, and we're gonna go next to making our barbecue sauce.
Okay, let's make the barbecue sauce because we need to start plating.
Yeah.
Before I devour these pancakes, I mean this injera that's right in front of me.
Yeah.
All right, now Chef Bennett, we're gonna plate. Where can we plate our liver?
Yeah.
Should we plate it on a big plate, or you can be able to advise how you'd like to plate it?
I would love it.
So we can roll it up, yeah?
Yes.
Should I place some over there?
All of it there, and then I'm going to show you we're going to present it.
Okay, all of it. Yeah. Wonderful. All right, so the sauce looks fantastic. Smells delicious. I can imagine the flavor with the garlic and the ginger.
Yes, and the sauce, the amazing part about this sauce is, in case you have some rice and you don't have anything to eat with, just take a little bit of it.
Wonderful.
Make some salad, you know.
Yeah.
I tell you, sauces are limitless. They don't limit you. You can have sauces with anything.
Anything.
Like actually the beignets, you know, like the dumplings at home.
Yeah.
We have it with tamarind sauce or the barbecue sauce.
Yes,
It
I
tastes
love
really
that.
nice.
Yep.
You just have to make sure your dumpling doesn't have sugar.
Okay.
Kaimati with sugar.
Let's do the barbecue sauce, please. So what do we need? We need another sufuria.
Yes, because we're cooking. It's a cooking process.
Okay.
And I also need tomato because we have more.
Sure.
Tomato sauce.
Yeah.
We're just going to have to fucking do that.
All right.
Okay, so let's just prepare some other sauce, which is simpler.
Right.
Okay.
We're going to use coriander and some yogurt.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah.
And some lemon.
Lemon.
And some pilipili powder and pilipili mzima.
Okay.
Very simple process. You need a blender.
Okay.
Put everything in here.
Put everything. Now you said you can either use natural yogurt or maziwa mala.
Maziwa mala.
Okay.
Yes.
And then we're going to place that in there. Are you guys sure you want the food this close to me?
You have some other pilipili?
With the
Mojo.
powder?
Powder is fine.
Yeah? All right, so we're gonna, that's dania.
Yeah,
coriander.
Just make sure you remove this part. We don't really need this part.
Okay.
Guys, don't mind we're in the kitchen, so just have to use our hands.
No. It's all about
the kitchen, you always use your hands.
Yeah.
We always use our
So
hands.
we just take our coriander, just a little bit.
Right.
And we will need...
A squeeze of lemon.
Yes, actually. A whole squeeze like that.
Right, yeah. You want enough lemon going on in there.
Because that's it.
Right.
Don't go too.
Yeah.
We're done. And then our
chili powder.
You don't necessarily need to have the whole chili.
Yeah.
And we can just use a little bit of
salt.
Yeah, salt.
Okay. I love the fact that we eyeball things, and that's about it. How simple is that? It's got a little bit of the freshness, it's got the flavor of the tanginess inside us there as well. We've got our peanut sauce almost ready. Woo!
It's good, huh?
Yeah. All right, and then we're gonna scoop that out into a bowl.
I need a clear bowl,
Yeah, sure. You can just use this bowl. We're gonna scoop that out into a bowl so that we have, or we may need one for the, what is it called, for the peanut sauce as well, yeah?
Yeah, we do.
All right, so we're gonna scoop that out over there. I love that because you have variety of sauces, again, that are very versatile, and you can use them for literally anything. And we're gonna take one bowl that's also gonna be used for our peanut sauce, which seems to be ready, very nice and thick.
Yeah.
So, I feel like the tomato, the oil was a little bit less, so I'd add a little bit oil. Okay. The oil will help with the process of cooking. Okay. Yeah. And also oil is good for your chili. Yeah, oil is always good for preservation. So the more oil your chili has or your sauce, don't worry if you're cooking your sauces. Usijali, because the oldest way of preservation is using oil, sun drying, as we all know. Yeah. So this is actually becoming well. So
coming on well.
Yeah, it's out nicely.
So we're almost done with preparations of everything. Then gets to my favorite
part. Only thing remaining is tea. We have to prepare tea.
Yes.
Black tea.
Yeah. Some black tea.
Water?
Yeah, water.
All right, now we've got our sauce almost ready. Our wedges are in the oven just drying up. Our sauces are ready, actually most of them. We've got our liver that's also pretty much done. And then we're gonna have a very hearty Somali breakfast that I cannot wait to try out. All right, we'll be right back. Welcome back. Now our Somali breakfast is done. And of course I have to just, Chef, you better come closer because I'm telling you. Yeah. Now, how do we serve this and where do I start?
Okay, now.
Yes.
This is what you do.
Okay.
Your injera.
Yes.
Just take it.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Wonderful. Please just place two for me on there. Thank you.
I'm actually serving, Claire.
Thank you.
She couldn't wait for this moment.
I couldn't wait for this moment. I'm just like, this is perfect. Okay, so you want to roll it up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Roll it. Please serve yourself.
Sure. Thank you. So
some
then you
liver is ready.
Okay.
On the side.
Just on the side. I want to get a little bit of the peppers and oh, look at that. Absolutely fantastic.
And you can have it ginger tea or
right.
if you prefer white tea.
Okay.
Coffee, whatever you want.
Chef Bennett, karibu.
So
you're done with the sauces first. So you just want to tear a little bit and have it. Do you have it with the liver as well?
Yeah, you can
tear a little bit.
Yeah.
You tear a little bit of
you're
ginger,
supposed
like
to do.
this.
Yeah. You see how Claire is eating? That's exactly. You scoop the same.
Oh wow.
You take the injera. And now our chef is actually trying the sauces. The peanut sauce, how is it, chef?
I don't get enough, man.
Okay.
This is, okay, I'm going to try this as well. First of all, I'm going to get the chili.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to be shy with that. I'm going to dip that in there. Please try as well. Try with that.
I'm going to start with the yogurt sauce.
Okay.
Wow. Bravo.
Oh my gosh.
Bravo.
This is
delicious.
Fantastic. Ooh. Fantastic. We are going to have her on the shows again because this is something that we need to learn over and over again. Honey, I need a hug for this. Thank you so much for this amazing recipe. And I hope that you guys get to try this at home as well. And maybe you can give some closing remarks because I remember we were supposed to touch on something, which is some of the challenges that you went through. Right, but we got so carried away with the food and how fantastic it is. But we're going to have you back. I promise you. Please, closing remarks.
Guys, I am so happy to be here. For those who really know me, they know this is a step of my dreams. And I would love to be here more to share some more recipes with you guys. You can follow my Instagram page at Her Kitchen Sauce, whereby you get so many sauce inspirations. You get to see this and more. You actually get to have me in your kitchen, prepare some meals for you. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for having me, and it's a wrap.
Yes, thank you so much. And please stay tuned because she will be coming back to share more of her delicious recipes. Absolute blast having you on the show. A big shout out to our camera crew. Justice, Steve, and Wiki, and of course our super producers and directors.
Can I send a shout out?
Yes, please send a shout out.
Guys, before I forget, I have so many people to shout out. My mom, Hoya, I'm here today because of you. She actually taught me all this, and thank you so much, Hoya Ma'an. And two of my friends who made me love hot plate, Masino and Sonia. Shout out to you guys.
Shout out.
I'm busy stuffing my face.
I can't get enough.
I cannot get enough. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time here on Hot Plate, good night.